like to introduce you to someone today. This is Tom. Tom is a rage bait YouTuber, and I do believe he also has a TikTok channel. He's very, very popular here on YouTube for his political takes. He doesn't really add anything to the conversation, but sure he really does get people riled up. Anyway, Tom recently had an opinion about Nirvana, and he thought he would share it here on YouTube in response to a comment he got, I guess. So let's listen to what Tom has to say.
Cannot stand Nirvana. I don't deny the influence Nirvana has had. I don't deny the fandom that they created. I don't deny the success that they had. I hate Nirvana. I became a teenager in 1985. I came of age in the 80s, and what dominated the 80s scene was hair metal. That's what we listened to. We listened to, you imagine a hair metal band, and we listened to it. Bon Jovi, Poison, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue. And that scene that we were living in was all about having fun. It was all about getting laid, getting drunk, getting high, rocking out, having a good time. That was like, we were living our best lives, right? And then a video hits MTV, and this video, Smells Like Teen Spirit, hits MTV. And it's dark, and it's angry, and it's a mood shift. And all of a sudden, overnight, the mood went from let's go party in the middle of a cornfield with a keg and rock out and have fun, get laid, get drunk, and all that good stuff, to everything was down and dark and sinister. And it all turned on a dime with that video. It really did. Killed our good time as teenagers, and I think made the world a little bit darker moving forward.
I did leave a comment on Tom's video, but I wanted to share it with you here too, because I think Gen X is not a monolith, and Tom is a perfect example of this. He is a Gen Xer. He does sometimes talk about Gen X-based subjects like Nirvana and the music of the day. And I had to point out to him that dark music has been around for a long time. And no, it didn't get a lot of airplay. You did have to go to the record stores to discover the music. We discovered it by sharing mixtapes back and forth as well. You know, bands like Pink Floyd, Blue Oyster Cult, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, they all existed before Gen X existed. So we had the darkness in our orbit before any kind of Nirvana type music. Grunge specifically came about in the 90s. The difference between what Nirvana was and what those previous bands were was that Nirvana was corporate. Essentially, they got airplay. They were being managed corporately, and that's how come they became famous. But I just had that to say, and you know what? If you want to go check out Tom's channel, he really loves people who enjoy being keyboard warriors. His channel is of a political nature and will probably piss you off. So just to let you know. But anyhow, I just wanted to rebut to Tom's comment about how there was no horrible dark music like Nirvana prior to Nirvana coming out. And he was mistaken in this point. He was absolutely mistaken. Anyway, have a great day. Bye-bye.